Hi there, this is Scott, and it is a pleasure to have you watching this brief video. So here's the question. What makes a speaker outstanding for you? What makes an audience feel the message being delivered and then act on it? Of course it is a combination of elements: relevance, impactful stories, entertaining style, and authenticity. I began speaking 27 years ago as a way to raise funds for my exotic wildlife refuge. I was usually speaking 3 or 4 times a day for audiences from 20 to over 5,000 at the then Toronto Sky Dome. Along the way, I was able to share the stage with David Suzuki, Jane Goodall, and many others. I learned to hone my craft both in message and in content. For the last 15 years, I've been inspiring Canadian and international audiences on how to live their own limitless lives, whether through business or as individuals. Here's a brief portfolio of my filmed work. Tough to do. You don't have the R&D budget, you don't have the staff to do all the research. Not necessarily the best way to keep your competitive advantage. You tend to still respond stronger to that face-to-face connection.
That was fantastic, Scott.
Entrepreneur Scott Armstrong teaches people how to start up their dreams. It is my pleasure to welcome Scott Armstrong to Studio 4 to tell us more.
Do anything, like you started on the intro here. What would you do? And they say, well, I'd do this. And I said, well, why don't you start? And they go, well, where do I start? And so that was the sort of the facility for this book, is that if you've got a great idea, what's your first next step? How can I get into it early and gather?
I heard you say earlier that when you look at me, you see money. When I look at you, I see community.